Hi dancers, this is a quick, short, snappy video hopefully on emancipation of expressionism, and it is just focusing on some of the key facts. This video will get you started on filling in your Emancipation of Expressionism work booklet, which should look like this picture on the left. So basically in this video you'll be able to fill in the first couple of pages of your booklet as we go along. And all of the following information that I'm about to tell you about is found in the EOE fact file that you've also been given. So if you want to have that by your side as well, or highlight as you go, that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's get started. So please find this table in your EOE work booklet and just begin to fill it out as we go. So the choreographer, as you can see in the picture to the right there, is Kenrick H2O Sandy. The company that perform EOE is called Boy Blue Entertainment, and I've popped their logo there for you. The date that EOE was first performed was May in 2013. The dancers that perform it, so 17 dancers in total, 8 female, 9 male. The duration, so how long is this piece of work? It is 11 minutes long. The type of performance environment is a proscenium arch stage. Now I know that was super quick, you can pause the video now just to fill those key information into the table. Okay, let's get cracking with the stimuli. So just make sure you know what stimulus are. So it is the starting point. It is defined as the inspiration for an idea or movement. So it's that first thing that the choreographer has, thinks of, uses to create the movement or idea of the piece. And there are two in EOE. The first one is the accompaniment, which means the actual music, and it's called Till Ender, and it is composed by Olaf Arnolds. So that is the music that was the starting point of EOE. The second starting point was the idea of being emancipated. So this idea of being free to express ourselves as individuals through the use of the hip hop style of dance. And of course, we know that that's from the title Emancipation of Expressionism. So those are your two stimuli. So find this page in the work booklet and make sure you filled those in, please. Next, we have the choreographic intention. Again, get familiar with what is the choreographic intention. What does that actually mean? So that is the aim of the dance, what the choreographer aims to communicate. So Kenrick H2O Sandy had 3 main intentions for this work. The first one is to show the appreciation of hip hop as an art form. The second one is for the audience to witness and share the emotional journey. And the third one is to show the theme of order and chaos. Again, find this choreographic intention box and fill it in, please. Okay, next we have the choreographic approach. Now the choreographic approach means the way in which the choreographer makes the dance. So how has the choreographer approached this? How have they made this movement? And there are 3 ways in which Kenrick made this movement. Number 1 is the exploration of hip hop movements along with signature company movements in a contemporary way, so almost fusing 2 styles together. Number 2 is working closely with the accompaniment. We know it's an initial starting point, it's a stimulus. So he created the dance by working closely with the accompaniment. And number 3 is having a collaboration between the choreographer and dancers, but also selecting certain motifs, certain movement vocabulary, and developing it through choreographic devices, formation, and use of space. Now, those signature motifs that you can be aware of are the ninja walk, the ninja glide, the ninja static, Also Chariots of Fire, all of those are signature motifs, and I'll link them in the description below because you can actually learn them off of some EOE dancers. They break it down and you can learn the Ninja Glide or the Chariots of Fire, for example. So those will be in the comments below. Okay, so they are the 3 choreographic approaches. Next, the structure. So we can see there 4 sections of EOE. Section number 1 is called Genesis. Section number 2 is called Growth and Struggle. Section number 3 is the connection and flow between people. And section number 4 is called Empowerment. Now you don't need to write any of this down. I've just screenshotted that directly from the work booklet. So just have that in front of you. The structure of Emancipation of Expressionism is episodic in its structure. Episodic meaning a choreography with several sections, so we can see there it's got 4 sections, however they are all linked by one theme. So you might want to write that down, just the definition there of episodic, and that Emancipation of Expressionism, the structure of that is episodic. Okay, turn to this page for me where you have all of the dance styles that are featured in Emancipation of Expressionism. It's now time for a research task. So your job is to mind map around each of these dance styles. Now I've helped you out with some key information down the side here, so you will want to think about when did the dance style begin, who started it, or in what country did it start. What are the key movements? Are there any specific movements with names of movements that you can add? And are there any particular techniques of how you perform these dance styles? So essentially, what are the stylistic features of each of these dance styles? So it's your job now to go away and research. This video here, it will help you with the development of street dance and street dance routes if you need some further help. But yeah, take 10-15 minutes to just quickly mind map some different research ideas of the stylistic features of each of these dance styles. Okay, so that's the end of the video of everyone. So that's the kind of key fact file information of EOE. I encourage you now to go onto the Frog site, type in GCSE Dance Anthologies, go to the EOE section, have a watch of the work, have a watch of the choreographer's interview. Always really good revision just to keep watching the work to remind yourself and to fully absorb the whole piece. Well done, everybody.